Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am back with another client video, but this time we got everything on camera and I'm showing you guys my infamous natural glam, the signature. This look is called the signature mainly because this is my signature look. 9 out of 10, if you're coming to me, you're coming to me to get a flawless natural glam. So let's get into it. So first, I like to start off by spreading the foundation evenly over my client's skin with a flat foundation brush and blending it out with a Real Techniques Instapop face brush. I use the foundation 30 Hour Super Stay by Maybelline in the color 355, and I mixed it with 360 just to get like her perfect shade. Now I'm gonna take e.l.f.'s Hydro-Camo concealer in the color medium beige and just spread that under her eye, on the bridge of her nose, the center of her forehead, and a little pop on her chin. Like I said in the last video, just making sure that I put the concealer in the places where the light is going to hit her face naturally and make sure those places are nice and bright. After all that's done, I'm going to go ahead and blend that out with the Real Techniques setting powder brush, just making sure all of that is nice and blended. Also, shout out to my model, Naima. She's one of my brand ambassadors. I chose 3 people to be my brand ambassadors for just my YouTube videos, my looks that I want to try, you know, different things, people that I feel like would be perfect for my brand, and she is one of them. She's one of those girls. So thank you so much if you're watching this, girl, for participating for me today. But yeah, go ahead and blend that out, ladies, with the Real Techniques setting powder brush. And then also I went back in with the Real Techniques face brush because I noticed that the concealer was just a little bit brighter than what I wanted it to be. So just to tone it down and also blur out the edges, I went back in with that Real Techniques face brush, just blending it out a little bit more, blurring those edges, and just toning that color down just a bit before I went over it with my setting powder. I am going back in just in the corner of her eyes with a e.l.f. Concealer brush, just buffing that out. And then I went back up to the center of her forehead to continue to blend with my Real Techniques setting powder brush, and followed up with my Instapop face brush. I really like how this look came out. Even though I used a lighter concealer than what I usually use for her, the look still came out really flawless and really nice and clean. It looked so cute on her. She was so surprised, like, girl, this is a natural glam? Yes, baby, it is. Your skin, but better. We're giving the girls what we're supposed to give. The last video, you guys see me using a disposable makeup wedge to do my setting powder technique, which I still do. I just ran out of some and I was too lazy to go get some more. But stick to that routine. I like that better because it helps you snatch the nose better than a regular makeup sponge or whatever the case may be, or even a brush. But we made it do what it do. We still got the job done with our Real Techniques setting powder brush. Just went in under her eyes, the bridge of her nose, center of her forehead. Basically everywhere we put concealer is where we're going to put our setting powder. I try not to go in too harsh with the setting powder because we don't want flashback, honey. We just want a soft, nice look going on. But like I said, the makeup sponge is so much better. If you haven't tried a disposable makeup sponge to at least set your nose, try it. Trust me, you'll get right in the crevices that you need to make sure your nose is nice and snatched for your look. Taking the black Opal foundation stick in the color Cacao, we're going to put that in the hollows of her cheeks, the bridge of her nose, and then a little on her forehead for her contour. And then I'm going to go in with a Shot Miss A angled blush brush and tap that on her face. I never swipe my brush. I always tap or bounce the brush on my client's face just because it doesn't give harsh lines or leaves lines from where I blend it, and it doesn't disturb what I've already put on my client's face. So it's a good tip for you guys when you're putting foundation on your face, a client's face, whatever the case may be. Tap, don't swipe. Key to my signature natural glams: I blend to death. If I gave y'all the real length of this video, you'll be sitting here for like an hour 45. I blend my clients' faces to death. Like now, with the C-shaped eyeshadow brush from Sonia Kashuk, blending up into her brows. I pretty much try to blend the product until there's no more harsh lines. You want it to give that nice filtered look. You don't want anything to be too harsh on the base. It look like you just set it there and that's it. I then go over my contour and set it with bronzer. I'm using the Juvia's Place Bronzer Duo palette. I dip into both colors and just go over my contour ever so lightly, tapping, ladies, no swiping, tapping those colors in. And then with the Real Techniques setting powder brush, we're going to just chisel out that contour just a little bit, making sure it's nice and sharp. But I don't like to leave it on for too long, and I don't like to put too much setting powder on my client's face because I don't want it to have like that harsh flashback when you take pictures where you can see where I chiseled out the contour. I do just a light layer or just enough so that it's still giving that natural face like your skin, but better. Now going in with another Sonia Kashuk brush. It's a blush brush using my Roxi Makeup Revolution blush palette. Just tapping that on the apples of my client's cheeks and the tip of her nose. I don't know where I got the tip of the nose blush from. I just started doing it like a couple years ago, and now it's just my obsession. Honestly, can't do a look without it. But now you see me going over my setting powder and just dusting that off. I dipped my powder brush into the Maybelline Fit Me face powders in the color 355, just dusting off that setting powder, but also putting color back into my client's face. Again, we're not trying to give flashback, we're not trying to give mostly ghostly, we're trying to give your skin but better. So we still want to keep that warmth in our clients' faces. I don't know what YouTube video or YouTuber I was watching, but they sent me off talking about, oh, Absolute New York has a really good microbrow pencil. No, send off. From now on, I'm only using Morphe microbrow pencils in the color Chocolate Mousse, or NYX microbrow pencils in the color Espresso for my brows, because this pencil acted a fool. It kept breaking. It was dry. The texture of the pencil, it wasn't giving. So from now on, only those two pencils I mentioned before will be what I will be using, and I recommend for you guys to use as well when you're filling your brows. But we're gonna do our brows last, just to give it a more natural look, something not too harsh, too clean, but just nice, soft, and perfect for this look. Then with that same flat foundation brush I used to put the foundation on her face, I dipped it in the foundation and I mixed it with the concealer as well, the e.l.f. concealer. And I'm carving out her brows and dragging that concealer down on her eyelid to prep my lid for this natural look. I'm not doing anything too special, no razzle dazzle today, ladies and gentlemen, just a nice little brown blowout. So I really didn't need a super duper light concealer shade for that, and just blending that out with a Real Techniques buffing brush so that when I put my shadow on there, it's not patchy. If you are a MUA, a makeup junkie, a eyeshadow junkie, whatever, you need to go pick up the new Persuasion palette from Beauty by Melissa. I promise you, you will be picking this palette up every time because I am obsessed. It's perfect for natural glams and soft glams, but the colors, the shimmers. It's perfect. But in this look, I used the 2 brick brown shades at the bottom. I tapped that on her lid till it was pigmented to the way I wanted it to be, and blended out those edges for a nice brown blowout for this natural look. Then I'm going in with the NYX Super Glide eyeliner pencil to give her a nice crisp clean waterline, and then I'm going to follow up with those same 2 brick brown shades for a nice smoked out lash line. I know y'all probably like, damn, this girl been talking the whole video. Like I said, it's one of my loyal clients, so yeah, she was. We have a lot to talk about, a lot to catch up. I don't like my clients to just sit in my chair and be silent. I like to talk, have conversation, see, you know, what's been going on since the last time I've seen you. You know, I'm a people person, so I like to talk to my clients. But here we are, lining my client's lip with my lip liner in the color Teddy from my brand. Just going over that, I like to drag some of the color into the lip for a more ombre effect, and then clean it up with that same flat foundation brush I used before, and buffing that color in, blending it in with a concealer brush from e.l.f. After I blend that out, we're going to go in with the Power Kiss matte liquid lipstick from MAC in the color DateMaker. Just blending that out in the center of the lip liner. I did kind of overdraw the matte lipstick a little bit, but I went over the mistakes with the lip pencil from my brand, just making sure we still achieve that ombre look. And then we're gonna go right over that again with some simple clear beauty supply store lip gloss. It ain't never did me wrong, so you know, don't need to spend too much to still get the look you need. After that, I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills loose highlighter in the color Rose Gold for my highlighter look today. I always tell people that they don't sell this highlighter, but I just found out like 2 days ago that they still sell it. They just don't sell the trio. Like, I found the trio in Marshall's one day and was never able to find it again, but they sell the loose highlighters by themselves as singles in bigger sizes on their website. But it's in the color Rose Gold. I put that on apples of her cheeks, the tip of her nose, bridge of her nose, and then a little bit on her forehead, and set her face with the Morphe Luminous spray. And then tapped it in, making sure it's all setting in her skin, and we are finished. Look at that. She's cute. Like, she's really giving natural your skin but better. It's so cute. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I enjoyed doing this look for you guys. I'm so happy we were able to get everything on camera. For my viewers and newcomers, I don't know what I want to call y'all. I gotta think of my name I'm gonna call y'all, but please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. We will be back with more how-tos, client videos, clothing hauls, vlogs, all that next time. Thank you so much for viewing.